Welcome back to Trivia Clips. This is part 2 of the Electric Light Orchestra. True or false challenge. You've got 5 seconds per question. Let's turn up the voltage. 11th. Don't Bring Me Down features no orchestral elements. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. It was their first song without strings. It leaned toward a rock-pop direction. Ironically, it became one of their biggest hits. The drum loop and distortion were key. It proved they could evolve without strings. 12. The band starred in a feature film. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. They didn't star in films, but they did music for Xanadu. Jeff Lynne composed tracks for Olivia Newton-John's movie. The soundtrack outshined the film itself. It had hits like All Over the World, but ELO didn't act in the movie. 13. Jeff Lynne refused to tour for decades. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Lynne avoided touring for nearly 30 years. He focused on producing for other artists. Fans thought ELO was done for good, but he surprised everyone with a comeback. His return filled stadiums instantly. 14. ELO's music has been used in major movie soundtracks. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Their music appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy volume. 2nd. Mr. Blue Sky became a fan favorite again. Other films used Livin' Thing and Evil Woman. Their sound fits retro and futuristic vibes. It brought ELO to new generations. 15. They once used a 50-foot laser pyramid on tour. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Their 1978 tour featured a giant laser spaceship. It cost millions and pushed stage tech forward. Audiences were blown away by the visuals. The spaceship opened like a UFO mid-show. It became part of ELO's mystique. 16. Jeff Lynne has never released a solo album. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He released Armchair Theater in 1990. It had guest spots from Tom Petty and George Harrison. The album showed his songwriting outside ELO. It had a softer, more personal feel. Fans appreciated his solo style too. 17th ELO is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. They were inducted in 2017. Artists praised Lynne's genius and influence. Their orchestral rock changed the music scene. Many see them as pop symphony pioneers. The honor was long overdue. 18. Jeff Lynne rarely appeared in ELO's videos. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He was often front and center in videos. He handled vocals, guitar, and visual direction. His look and sunglasses became iconic. He was proud to represent the band. The videos matched his vision perfectly. 19th, ELO wrote political protest songs. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. ELO avoided political or protest messages. Their lyrics focused on love, fantasy, and space. Jeff Lynne preferred timeless themes. They kept their music escapist and dreamy. No protest anthems in their catalog. 20th. Jeff Lynne continues to tour as Jeff Lynne's ELO. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The band is now officially Jeff Lynne's ELO. He leads it with a new lineup and orchestra. They tour stadiums worldwide. The music still sounds polished and fresh. A true return of the electric orchestra. End of part 2. What was your final score? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for more epic rock trivia. Welcome to Trivia Clips. Are you ready to test your knowledge about the piano man himself, Billy Joel? This is part 1 of the Billy Joel True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each one. True or false? Let's begin. 1. Billy Joel was born in New Jersey. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Billy Joel was born in the Bronx, New York. He was raised in the suburb of Hicksville, Long Island. His New York roots shaped much of his identity. References to the city appear throughout his songs. New Jersey played no role in his upbringing. 2. Piano Man was Billy Joel's first released song. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Piano Man was released in 1973, but not his debut. He had recorded Cold Spring Harbor 2 years earlier. However, Piano Man was his breakout hit. It told stories from his days playing in a bar. It became his signature track for life. 3. Billy Joel has never won a Grammy Award. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Billy Joel has won 6 Grammy Awards. He's been nominated over 20 times throughout his career. He won Album of the Year for 52nd Street. He also received the Grammy Legend Award. His influence on music is widely recognized. 4. He once took a long break from releasing pop albums. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. After River of Dreams. In 1993, he stopped releasing pop albums. He focused on classical music compositions instead. Though he toured and performed, no new pop albums came. Fans waited, but he stayed true to his decision. He chose artistic peace over commercial pressure. 5. We didn't start the fire lists U.S. presidents. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. The song lists major world events and figures, not presidents.
It's called Vienna.
It covers pop culture, wars, and historical turning points. Billy Joel wrote it as a rapid-fire history lesson. Each line references real events from 1949 to 1989. It's one of his most iconic and ambitious tracks. 6. Billy Joel was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He was inducted in 1999 for his contributions to music. He was honored for his songwriting and performance legacy. Paul McCartney gave the induction speech that night. The crowd celebrated his decades of timeless hits. Joel remains a staple of American rock history. 7. He never learned to read music. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Billy Joel studied classical piano as a child. He can read music and has composed classical pieces. His deep musical education helped shape his melodies. He respects both classical and popular traditions. His versatility goes far beyond pop songwriting. 8. Uptown Girl was written for Christie Brinkley. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He wrote the song during the time they were dating. Brinkley starred in the song's music video. They later got married and had a daughter. The song became one of his biggest hits. It's a tribute to a glamorous love story. 9. Billy Joel has never performed at Madison Square Garden. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He holds the record for most performances at MSG. His monthly residency started in 2014 and ran for years. He's considered the unofficial house artist of the venue. Fans travel from around the world to see him live. His shows often sell out quickly. 10th. He played in a band before becoming a solo artist. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Billy Joel was in bands like the Hassles and Attila. These bands gave him experience before going solo. Attila was a heavy organ and drum duo project. His early days shaped his musical identity. Going solo gave him full creative control. End of part 1. How many did you get right? Stick around. Part 2 gets even deeper into Billy Joel's legacy. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. Let's continue the challenge with part 2 of the Billy Joel True or False quiz. You have 5 seconds per question. Let's go. 11. Billy Joel once crashed his motorcycle on Long Island. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He's had several motorcycle accidents over the years. One crash in 1982 left him with a broken wrist. He later joked about it during interviews. Despite the danger, he continues riding bikes. It's one of his favorite pastimes off stage. 12. He never performed in the Soviet Union. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He performed 6 concerts in the USSR in 1987. It was a historic cultural exchange during the Cold War. The shows were documented in a live album and film. It boosted goodwill between East and West. He was one of the first Western artists to do so. 13. Billy Joel wrote music for a Disney movie. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He voiced a character and sang in Oliver and Company. He played Dodger, a street-smart dog from New York. The film included his original song, Why Should I Worry? It brought his energy into animation. His voice was perfect for the role. 14. He has never collaborated with another major artist. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. He's performed with Elton John in legendary duo tours. They played piano side by side on stage. Their concerts were massive global events. They respected each other as peers. It was a dream team of piano legends. 15. He once declared bankruptcy. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Billy Joel sued his former manager for fraud in the 1980s. He lost millions due to mismanagement of his finances. It led him to near bankruptcy despite his fame. He recovered by touring extensively and regaining control. The case became a cautionary tale for musicians. 16. New York State of Mind was written during a European tour. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He wrote it after returning home from Los Angeles. He missed the energy and soul of New York. The song reflects his deep connection to the city. It's a love letter to his roots. Fans consider it an anthem for NYC. 17. He taught music at a university. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. While he gave lectures and masterclasses, he wasn't faculty. He spoke at music schools like Berkeley and NYU. His talks focused on creativity and the industry, but he never held a formal teaching position. He preferred being on stage rather than in class. 18. He once performed at Yankee Stadium. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. He played a massive concert there in 1990. It was one of the first major rock shows in the stadium. He returned decades later for encore shows. New York has always embraced him as one of its own. His stadium shows are legendary events. 19. Billy Joel has released more than 30 studio albums. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. He's released 12 studio albums throughout his career. His catalog is compact but filled with hits. He focused on quality over quantity. Live albums and compilations expanded his discography, but his pop album output stopped in the 90s. 20th. He still performs live regularly. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer. True. Billy Joel continues to perform, especially in New York. His monthly Madison Square Garden shows are iconic. He still sells out venues after 5 decades. Fans of all ages attend his concerts. He's a living legend who never stopped rocking. End of part 2. What was your score out of 20? Let us know in the comments and hit subscribe for more iconic challenges.